the pit lane. So next year we're trying to remember what we talked about in the video review, guys. Most for everybody, mostly it was the braking technique. Just try to be more consistent with your inputs. Remember, one firm pressure at the beginning, smoothly releasing as you're coming towards that corner and dragging that brake in. Letting the car transition from the brakes to the accelerator. Oftentimes you're going to let the car roll for just on the 90-degree corners, maybe just for like a quarter of a second, half a second. In the longer corners, sometimes you're going to let the car roll, no throttle, no gas, for maybe even 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Just remember, you don't have to be throttle or brake. You can let it roll from time to time. There is a category for that. Problem is, if you go to gas too soon, you cause the car to go wide, which means you're delayed getting back to power, which means you're adding distance to your lap, which means slower lap times. All right, we'll go ahead and move up a little bit more here. We'll give the other group a little bit of space on us, and then we're gonna head on out. Go ahead and go. Just get yourselves up to third gear and then fourth gear right away once we get over to the straight. Again, we'll make a bit of a slower warm-up lap. Do your best to relax. Try not to be tense. I want you to relax. I want you to feel the car. I don't want your inputs to be driven by adrenaline. I want them to be driven by the intentionality of thought, and thinking about what you want to do next. So from here, we're looking down the track. You can see your distance markers, your turn-in cone, your apex. You see them all from down here. Gather the information nice and early, and it will pay dividends for you once you get down here. We'll start looking right nice and early. Get that turn in at the right point. Smooth in, smooth out. Want to have as much finesse with this car as possible. Be nice and tidy on your apexes. This apex here in turn 2, don't take too much of it. It's pretty angled and it can easily shoot you sideways, so just take like a couple of inches of it. That's really all we want to do. Remember, up to 5th gear on this straight, down to 4th under braking. Nice and smooth with that turn in, getting to that apex nice and late. Looking down into the bowl at this point. Don't delay. Using this white dash, I like to use that as my turn-in point. Get my right front tire on that nice line down to the apex, nice smooth unwind to accelerate out of the bowl. Bit of firm braking at the top of the hill. I just like to drag the brake in here, help that car settle. Be more necessary, of course, as we pick up the pace. But don't forget to go down to 3rd gear under braking here for turn 8. Drag that brake and stay wide initially, down to the apex late, so we're all the way to the right, not to the middle. Excellent, Jonathan. All right, we're going to start picking up the pace on the front. Remember our hands 9 and 3, stay relaxed. Let's have some fun. Right there, Dan. Stay with you, Tom. 1 line of 10. Make sure we're staying under control here. Firm brakes initially, Jonathan. Get that downshift done. Start getting the eyes in the corner, down to 4th. Balance in there. There you go. Remember to lift out of the throttle a bit to help the car rotate here for turn 2. One smooth arc. About to the 2nd steam, smoothly back over to the near apex. 5th gear. Nice firm braking initially. Don't pussyfoot it. Down to 4th. And drag the brake in. Carry some momentum. Be patient on the throttle. Looking down in the bowl here, Jonathan. Keep it smooth. All right, balance where you can downshift to 3rd if you want. Remember to shift back to 4th going up the hill. Get your apex. There you go. 4th gear. Smooth back and forth. Looking through that corner. Where do you want to go? Nice. Remember down to 3rd. Patient here. Looking right. Find your apex. Solid. Nice line through here. Use all the road. Nice. Smoothly back over. That's looking really solid, Jonathan. Keep this up. fourth. Start relaxing the pressure and carry it in. Nice. Come on. Good job. Good. Accelerating. Good gear. Look up the hill. Find your marks. Plan your route. Firm pressure. Down to fourth. Drag it in. Remember, don't wait too late to get to the brakes. You want to brake a little sooner, a little lighter and longer, and that'll really help you to get a nice exit. The speed comes at the exit. We want to go in under control, have a nice exit. Down to third. Remember those hands, 9 and 3, folks. Show me the nice line through here. Patience on the throttle. Again, your line through there is terrific, Jonathan. Keep that up. A little bit of your apex there, Dan. Keep it a little wider in turn 8. Smooth and power. Dan and Tommy, a nice line through turn 10. Going under control. Number 1. Initial pressure, Jonathan. Carry those brakes in. Okay, now up here at the top of the hill, we'll need a brake at the 4 this time. Firm initially, and you should be able to start releasing the pedal lovely around up the 5th. Start looking into that corner and carry your momentum in there. Get to your apex. Be patient on the throttle. Not bad. Balance in. We're going to do our first rotation on the front here, guys. Slow our pace a little bit. We're going to get some space on the group in front of us here. Go ahead and move on over for me, Jonathan. That's fine. Really good job. I liked what I was seeing so far. Work that braking, though. Remember, firm initially, releasing as you're coming towards the corner, and then dragging it through. Right behind me, Dan, followed by Tom. You bring up the rear, Jonathan. Up to 4th, and up to 5th. Go ahead and fall in there, Jonathan. All right, we'll go to 4th gear here, Dan. Carry those brakes in. Get that apex nice and clean. Unwind to the outside. Alright, getting down into the bowl here. Use his eyes, looking down, carry the brakes in, down to your apex. So we're off our apex by quite a bit there, Dan. We got to get our eyes on that apex a little bit sooner. 4th gear. Carry the brakes through here, Dan. Get your apexes, be smooth. There you go. Down to 3rd under braking. Down to your apex nice and light, just like this, so you're all the way to the right. Excellent. Nice adjustment there, Dan. All right. Now, carry the brakes in here. Be patient on the throttle. Much better. Excellent. Come on. Up to 4th. Then up to 5th. Slide your braking point down here. Initially. Down to 4th. You should be able to release. Drag those brakes in. Carry some momentum. Well, we're a little bit wide on the exit there. You might have come off abruptly. Remember, carry the brakes, drag them in. Up to 5th, looking up the hill. Brakes initially. Down to 4th, drag them in. You see my brake lights are on, so we'll pass the corner. Maybe a little little bit late on your turning. We were a little bit wide at the apex. Start looking down. Just look left. Just carry the brakes as much as you need to get to your apex. That's better. Maybe a little high. Or don't go above the white lines. Fourth gear. Drag those brakes. Look through the corners. Find that line. Not bad. Down to third under braking. Patience on the throttle and turning. Get down to the inside. Excellent. That's 2 in a row. Don't go wide here. Be patient on the throttle. Remember, if you go to power too early or you turn in too early, you run out of space on the exit. Not bad. Fourth gear. Way down the turn. Find your braking point. That's the best. Initial pressure. Start looking into the corner. Find the right speed. Drag the brakes in. Apex. Unwinding and accelerating. That's it. Nice adjustment. For brakes. Down to fourth. Drag it in. That's good. And don't go above the white line. Look to the left. Straight down. Patience on the throttle. Not bad. That's your S1. Well, I got a little close to the edge there. You went in a little hot, or you just turned in too early. One of the two. Again, nice adjustment in that corner. You're doing really well with that. All right, we're going to do our next rotation. So, guys, we're going to gather up on the front. Unslow your pace here, Dan. Move over to the right for me. All right, let's keep going, guys. Fourth gear. All right. Now, Tom, I want you to try to follow me through the corner here. Try to match my speed through here. Nice and tidy with that. See, it sounds like you're going to power. Way too early. You darted to the outside. Wait for the unwind and then smoothly feed into the power. Down to fourth, looking right, balance in there. You can carry that momentum. Smooth with the hands. Smooth with the hands, patience on the throttle. Nice, that's really good there, Tom. Keep that up. Patience, don't go in too early. Down to your apex before you're going back to power. Just a small squirt of throttle. Excellent. Do the same here. Very good, Tom. That's looking really clean. Same thing here. Balance in, be patient. Tom, that's beautiful. A little wide, Jonathan. Be careful with that. Look here. Initial pressure, down to fourth, spot your line. Remember, try to look right, use your peripheral vision on the turning cone. Patience on the throttle. That's solid, Tom. That's looking so much better at just one lap. Down to fourth, balance in, carry the brakes, carry the momentum. Nice apex there too, Jonathan. Good job, Tom. Remember, looking left, balance in, carry your momentum. Good, 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 good. A little wide on the exit there. Be careful, Tom. Remember, we can't just go right for that apex in turn 7. You got to bring the car back left just a little bit to help get you the proper line. Again, nice job, nice job. We'll go down, we'll do one more lap. Wide. Down to 4th. Drag the brake. Remember, balance. Everybody's looking pretty clean going in there into turn number 3. That's nice. Balance in. Patience on the throttle. A little wide on the apex there, Dan, in turn 3. Remember, balance down. Turn at the right time. Good improvement there. That was much better to that one there, Tom. Good job. All right, guys, we're going to slow our pace. Let's move on over here to the side. We're going to let the group behind us go by. So come on over. Overall, good job, guys. It's kind of fun watching these guys go by that fast. 2 more cars coming here, then we'll start our cool down lap. All right, go ahead and put cars in drive. And let's just stay in this order, that's fine. Let's go ahead and fall on out here, get some, help these cars cool down a little bit. Okay, so, overall, I liked what I was seeing. There's some good improvements. Tom, especially with your turn-ins, getting down to apexes and going into the corners, nice and controlled, being patient with your throttle. Really good improvements with that, just in a couple of laps. I'm really proud of you doing that. That's, hopefully the car felt a lot more under control and a lot more docile to drive. When you feel that, it's amazing how much faster you'll be confident to go faster in the car. So the visual scanning looked like it was working pretty well. Dan, I did see on that last lap or two we weren't quite getting down to the apex for turn number 3 up here at the top of the hill. So it's very important that we're not braking too late. That can cause that. If you're waiting too late to brake, usually, and this is where I brake, I brake about the 4 every time. The car can go deeper, yes, but when we're doing lapping like this, you'll only use 100% of the car because you'll overheat it pretty quick. You can't do qualifying laps every time. Just make sure to turn in right at the cone, looking right, and just keep steering till you get to this curve right at the cone, and then we're unwinding kind of to the middle here, then getting our eyes down into the bowl. I really like the improvements I saw in the bowl. You guys are really looking like you're getting your apexes pretty nice. Again, turning in right about that white dash is smooth and slow with the hands. Right about the apex, start unwinding, using all the road and accelerating. A few times, everybody got a little bit wide over here on the exit of turn 7. So this is 6 here, the little left-hander. 7 is the right-hander. You got to make sure you get back over here to the turn-in cone, then get it over here. Then you're unwinding the wheel at the apex, and you're getting this nice flat line out of here, as opposed to having to keep the steering for almost the whole corner. Turn signals, guys. But again, I was seeing a lot of good work there in turn 8, being patient, getting to the apex, nobody going terribly wide. So really nice job doing that.